time where I'm teaching this to you. Okay? So what this is any position you put on. Okay? Any position you put on, how I can hedge it with an SPY. Okay? So I will say in DraftKings, so let's say we put a new position on today, how you protect yourself if you want to hedge your position. If you want to run out long only, it's on your own, guys. So we'll give every trade, we'll give this to you. So make sure you guys sign up. ViacomC down, Uber down, Twitter down, DraftKings down. Everything's going to open up this morning down. AMD, April 100 calls being bought. Those are in the money calls. Futures down 75. BITO, April calls being bought. BITO. ProShares ETF on that one. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to have to update my Fallen Angels. Fallen Angels, not doing well. A lot of things not doing well, guys. The only thing that's doing well, to be honest, is being short this market. But do you want to really get shorted here? I don't know. This is why we'll be hedging our positions with an SPY equivalent trade, and I will teach you guys that. Chevron, weekly 140s trading here. Chevron, weekly 140s. Let's look at volume versus open interest. No thank you. Not big enough order here in Chevron. Okay? So I will teach you guys the SPY equivalent on everything today. Obviously, we're not going to have any 5-minute bar longs today. No 5-minute bar longs today. No 5-minute bar longs today. ViacomC, March quarters trading here. March quarters at VIAC. Duke Energy actually up today. DraftKings down. Google down $100. Amazon getting absolutely decimated. DraftKings down. I had weekly 22s in the laser. Weekly 17, 6 cents. No thank you. Being a little patient here, waiting for something to trade. Fisker actually up today. Saw a lot of Fisker. Oh, Fisker is not up. They should be down. SoFi calls the 14s. No thank you. No 5-minute bar longs, guys. There'll be no 5-minute bar longs. Okay? Every trade will give you the SPY equivalent. If you guys are interested in signing up for that free webinar coaching session on Wednesday. Just a coaching session. There's nothing for me to sell. I'll just teach you guys this new strategy, which is basically lining up the equivalent. Netflix down 14. Amazon down. VIX $33. I should be good here in 303. They need to start it for me. Let me ask them. So I asked them to move them into here. Guess, Feb 21s. No thank you. Planeteer, unbelievable PLTR, down to $12.40. PLTR down to $12.40. No trades hitting the tape so far today. RSX down. Spotify, 52-week low. 5-minute bar closes here in 2 minutes. Most likely we will not get anything on the 5. If you sign up, you will get the recording. If you sign up, you will get the recording. So special coaching session on Wednesday, guys. This is very important. I'm getting crushed this year. I'm down $35,000. Nothing I can do about that, right? I don't want to be long only. I want to have some kind of hedge. I need to sell some valet calls. I'm going to get rid of those. Out of valet. ICLN, I'm going to hold those. RSX down 1,500. FXE Intel calls. I need to sell the April 60s. I've taken so many 50% stop losses, guys. This is the worst I've traded in probably 5 years. Okay, I've just been wrong. Bitcoin getting destroyed. Peloton puts being bought. So I'm selling some Intel here. I'm selling some Cliff. I have $100 Cliff. I can Schlumberger. AR is going to sell those for a quarter. Let's go to AR. Futures on 63. Go offer 2 of these at a quarter. KOS trading here. Nothing to do in that one. Do we rally from here or do we sell off? I do not know the answer to that. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to change this. Uber 35s being bought in the weeklies, guys. Uber 35s being bought. Uber 35s being bought. 109. Uber 35s, 109. I'm going to try to buy 4 of these. Then I'll give you your equivalent trade here, guys, of Uber. Okay, I bought some Uber here, guys. So I bought a little bit of Uber, weekly 35s. Okay, I want to know my total delta of this. So my total delta is my total delta. It's not showing up. I think I go to here. Uber, I'm buying some 35s. Total delta is 200. So it's 200 times 35. Let's get in here. So this is what I do here, guys. And hopefully this won't take so long in the future. So I'm buying Uber. I bought a 4 lot. So my total delta here is 200. 50 delta. These are this week. ATR of Uber. Now those are starting to work out here. 203. 46. My mark is 115. Target 1 is 160. Target 2 is 220. The stock is $35. Okay. So what I do here is I'm going to have an SPY equivalent. D times K. Ooh, it shouldn't be D times K. It should be D times L. D times J, that's right. Okay, so I'm going to get short 16 delta in SPY. I'm going to get short 16 delta in SPY. How can I get short 16 delta? I could buy a put spread. Very short one here. Let's buy the 34-32 delta put spread. I could just buy a put. Let's get a delta here. Delta. So I could buy a 36. Ooh, this is this week. Oh no. I want this week. 14 delta I need to get. I need to get short 14 delta. I'm going to sell a call spread. 79, 440. 440. 44 call spread. I'm going to sell the 40-44 call spread here against that position. Yeah, I'm going to put that back up. Okay. So here you guys go. Here you guys go. Here you go. So buying Uber. Ooh. This week. 35 calls for 115. Targets 160 and 220. So here you guys go. This is going to be your hedge. Okay, this is your hedge. For every 4 Uber calls, sell 1 SPY 120 weekly 440 444 call spread. Okay. So this is your hedge against this. And this is what I'll teach you guys on Thursday. So I did do a 4 lot of these. Okay, it's not an official signal. Okay, but I have a hedge against it. Okay, so I'm buying some Uber calls. Buying some Uber calls here, guys. These are weekly calls. Buying some Uber calls, and I'm selling some SPY call spreads against my position. Okay, so technically I'm long Uber versus short the SPY. Long Uber versus short the SPY. And I still can have my targets out here. So I'm going to have a target at 160 and 220. Ooh. So Uber calls, I'm long Uber calls versus short the SPY. Long Uber versus short the SPY. And we'll see how these hedges work out. Okay, you can't only be long. Letter X, big call buyer, guys. I'm going to 22s in letter X at 20 cents here. So I'm going to buy some of these in X. Okay, there's X. I just bought a 10 lot here. US Steel, guys, 22s being bought. US Steel, 22s being bought. US Steel, 22s being bought. US Steel, 22s being bought. I'm in these in US Steel. How do I hedge myself? Okay, my total delta here on US Steel is going to be 163. So 163. We'll just do a quick here. Okay, and the price is 19, let's call it. Just we can get this out quickly. J, D times J, 19. So I'm going to get short 8 delta. I'm going to get short 8 delta. So I'm going to sell another SPY weekly call spread. So I'm selling weekly call spreads in SPY against my position, guys. I'm going to be selling SPY weekly call spreads against my position. So now I'm in X, US Steel. 8 delta, let's sell the 43.47 call spread. Okay, let's sell one of these out. About to get filled. So US Steel, guys, they're buying US Steel calls. US Steel calls, but they're buying here. Okay, the 22s. I got in at 20 cents. I'm shorting call spreads against it. So buy for every 10x US Steel, 128, 2022, 22 calls for 20 cents. Sell the SPY weekly for 40. Let me see the exact one I sold. So I'm going to short the market, guys, against my positions. Okay, I'm going to short the market against my positions. And I sold the 42.47 call spread. For 112. Okay, guys, so this is a way I'm playing the market, but I'm hedging my positions. Okay, I'm playing the market, but I'm hedging my positions. I think it's too hard to just be long the market. You've got to hedge your positions. And like I said, we have a special webinar on Wednesday, guys. We have a special webinar on Wednesday. So Uber, I'm technically up. Okay, hedging your position. The market crashes, I'll make money in the SPY. So these are US Steel. This week, the delta, these is probably about 25. ATR of US Steel. And we'll provide this tracker for you every day, 117.49. Mark is 20 cents. Target 1 is 30. Target 2 is 40. And then I'm short the market against it. So this is going to be the hedge. Okay. Sell SPY 440, 444 call spread. Sell SPY 443, 447 call spread. And the best thing you want it to do, to be honest, guys, is you want the, so I got out of these today. Delete. You want your stock to go up versus the market. That's the goal. So I bought 4 of those and I bought 10 of these. Okay? Make sure you guys sign up for the special coaching session, guys. I put the link in here. Make sure you guys sign up for the special coaching session. It's on Wednesday. Okay, so in US Steel and in Uber calls. And if Uber calls targets hit, then I'll be leaning a little short the market. And that's fine. Vale, I'm out. Sold those out. Pretty much flat the market here. RSX, let's go to this. So US Steel, can I buy these? Sure. But I want to have some short position against it, guys. I want to have some short position against it. NCLH, day trade on this one. Feb 4th calls an NCLH trade in here. 46 cents. I'll keep an eye on these. So Uber calls 130. So as the market goes down, I'll make money in my SPY. And I'll lose money in the head. I'll lose money in my position. Okay. So I am hedged now. For the first time in months, I am hedged. If the market goes down, I can't be like, oh, I'm losing money in US Steel because I'll make it up in the SPY call spreads I sold. So it's a way of hedging your position, guys. And I actually could buy some of these. So you either have to buy puts, Uber on the fallen angel. So Uber technically is a fallen angel here. So fallen angel. Buy Uber this week. 35 calls for 115. Targets 160 and 220. Someone says, why don't you do this all the time? Because most of the time we're in a bull market, guys. Okay? which means you don't really need the hedge against it. I don't know what's going to happen in the market today. Do I want to get just long in the market today? No. I'm fine with getting long, but I have to have something short against it. So if I get something short against it, that means I need to either sell some SPY Delta to hedge myself, or what I could do is I could buy puts. Just depends on what you want to do, how risky you want to be. So you can see in my SPY, I'm down 26 bucks. Down 26 in that. Uber, I'm up 32. So technically this trade's working. Uber's going up against my short. And then the last one is X. I'm down 25. Okay. So this is a way that I'm teaching you guys in this coaching session. I have nothing to sell you on Wednesday. Okay. I just want you guys to sign up to learn this. Okay. We're in an environment right now, it changes. You have to change with the environment. I'm down $35,000 trading this year. That's real money. That's my own money. I was like throwing up in my mouth on Friday. I was down so much money. Got out of everything in Fitch. I was massively long Fitch. I was massively long Nikola. I took off a lot of RSX. And I said, you know what? I can't take this anymore. Can't only be long the market anymore. And maybe it will change. Maybe we'll get in and then the buyers will come into the market. The futures are up 30 points over the weekend, guys. Over the weekend, they're up 30 points. Now we're down 85. We're down 115 points from the highs. Okay? So, is it okay to get long? Yes. But you can't be long only. You have to have something against your position, guys. This is what I'm teaching you. Okay, let's go in here. Big day trades. Planeteer 13's being bought. X is the most interesting thing today. Uber's the second most interesting thing today. They're both pretty much unchanged. You can get into X if you want. You can have the SPY equivalent hedge if you want. If you want to play long only, that's on you. Like if you want to buy Bitcoin, that's on you. Bitcoin's 33,000. Bitcoin's 33,000. So I have 2 trades today, and I have 1 hedge today, or 2 hedges today, guys. Tesla down 64. Just for argument's sake, we'll make sure there's no 5-minute bar long. Tesla down at 880. Apple, just making sure there's no 5-minute bar long, and I knew there's not going to be because we're down so much. Netflix, down 22. They're talking about getting long Netflix on Friday. Oops. I missed that one. Oops. So you'll see me getting long on, guys, but then putting that equivalent on. Okay? This is something new. I came up with it over the weekend. It just makes sense. Whatever your nominal delta, you want to hedge yourself with that, being short the SPY. Whatever your nominal delta is, you want to hedge yourself against being short the SPY. Okay? That's how it works. Uber getting crushed. All the market's getting crushed. So I'm losing. I actually got change here in Uber, so that's not that bad. RSX down $3,000. Let's look at RSX. February calls. I'm gonna look to add some at a dime. So Feb 27's in RSX, I would add 50 at a dime. So the only thing I'm still long is I am still long RSX. It's my biggest position here. Ooh, I tried to buy 20,000 calls. That's probably going to be a red flag for them. We have Powell speaking later this week. Markets usually get wide when this happens. Dizzy down another 5. U.S. steel calls down to 17 cents. I almost want to call it a signaling steel. Steel, they're up to 6,000 of these. I got in at 21, so I'm down $35. We'll do what you guys think the market's going to do. Poll. Uber calls. Uber interesting, guys. Uber on the fallen angel. So that's 52-week lows. And I'm going to change this. I want to make RSI under 30. So I'm not going to sit here, guys, and say I've been short the market. Anybody that sit here and said that they're short the market is probably lying to you. I will sit here and say I'm getting crushed. I'm down $35,000 this year. But what I learned is more important. Okay, and what I learned is the fact that you cannot just sit here and be long. Not right now, not today. Maybe it changes. For every long, I need a short. It's like, for every person, if you want to get married, you need to find a partner. You can't just get married. So for every long, I need a short. And I've chosen an SPY equivalent trade. Okay, so I found an SPY equivalent trade. So hedging myself with short SPY. That's the way it's going to work. So every trade, and I don't know how long this is going to last, guys. Every trade, I will give you an SPY equivalent. Does that sound good to you? So you don't hopefully lose any more money. So we'll give you that SPY equivalent. Like I said, guys, make sure you sign up to the coaching session on Wednesday. I'm going to teach you what I've learned from losing $35,000 this year. Make sure you guys sign up for that coaching session on Wednesday. It's 100% free. I have nothing to sell you. I just want to teach. Tiva, Jan 12's trading here. These are really far away. Tiva, Jan 12's trading here. So Uber unchanged, X down 10 cents. It's 11 Eastern. I need to change the time then. Sorry, that's the right time. That is the right time. MSOS getting crushed. NEO getting smoked. AT&T down. RSX down. Down, 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 down. Yeah. Futures down 92 points. So now I'm up $38 in SPY. Uber, I'm down 4. X, I'm down 35. So look at that, guys. Look at how perfect that was, right? So US Steel down 35. Uber down 2. So that's negative $37. And I'm up $37 in SPY. Everything is correlated. Everything moves together, right? So we just got to know that. Netflix down $27. Netflix down $27. I stopped in, I have Twitter 41s, I think they are. Where's my, ooh, that's the other one. D-Dogs, futures down 96. You know, X and Ubers are fine. I like X and Uber today. But like, again, I have to hedge myself against it. I just can't be blindly long and buying everything. Not today or not right now. Market goes on fire. I'm going to make money in Uber. I'm going to make money in X. I'm going to lose in SPY. That's fine. Called a hedge. US Steel calls down to 17.18. TRN calls trading here small. Gap puts trading here. US Steel. Uber down to 103 now. DraftKings down. If someone can put the link in there for me, they can go to the live coaching. I don't know how to put that in. Let me see if I can. I'm getting crushed this year trading, guys. It's very rare for me to say stuff like this. But there's your live coaching session. BMRA calls being bought. Nothing to do in that one. BMRA. Yeah, so we are now down, I think, 500 from the highs. UAL trading here. So we're down 500 points from the highs. The RSI and the S&P is at 23, guys. That is so oversold. I don't think we've been under 30 on the RSI since COVID. This is a year. We haven't been this oversold in the market in a long time, guys. Long term, you want to start buying some positions here. I think it's okay. Qualcomm 180 is trading 66 cents. You know, the people on TV have to root positions up, right? Because they run money for a living. I don't have to root positions up. UAL calls being bought. Being patient today, guys. Playing short SPY against my long positions. Playing short SPY against my long positions. Ooh, why didn't those hit? GLD, Feb 4th, 175. GLD, Feb 4th, 175's hit. And I'm not sure why those did not hit. So let me look at this. ETF, GLD. Oh, the size is to be 15. Okay, so that's why they didn't hit. SE 52-week low. And if you guys are losing money this month, so am I. Okay, just can't predict the market. I was been wrong. Where does the market go from here? Uber calls just getting destroyed. Uber, $34 in Uber. New 52-week low in Uber. They're buying a lot of calls. Doesn't mean they're right. And then we'll review the portfolio. We'll say, hey, AK, is this hedge working for us? EOG, this week 92s. Those are in the money. No thank you. No thank you. Futures being down 73, you're like, wow, the market's rallying. And you want to hedge yourself against what CODI puts being bought, against the same expiration. So if you take a March position, you want to hedge yourself against Marches. We have a day trade, we have a BMRA trade, the 5s. 29 cents. BM traded 24,000 shares. Such a small ATR. BMRA calls being bought in BMRA. BMRA calls being bought. So I created, guys, a coaching session for you. I'm going to update this every day. What we're going to be doing nowadays, at least for like, I don't know, a week, it could be a day. We're going to be hedging ourselves. Can't just sit here and be long everything. Okay, that's not the way the world works anymore. And the world has changed a week ago because of inflation. We have to hedge ourselves. And the easiest way to do it is just to buy SPY put spreads or sell call spreads. I've decided to sell call spreads, but you know, that's just me. DraftKings down, Twitter down. Is there a certain period? I mean, no, until we get, you know, VIX goes under 20. How about that? VIX goes under 20. And these sell-offs like really aren't like that bad. I mean, we get a day where the futures go down like 45. We get a limit down day. Yeah, everybody makes up this 200-day moving average thing. It's just like a made-up thing. Oh, the 200-day moving average, we're below it. You have to get short now. It's just something for them to pitch on TV. I'm not up in ZUO. I need to sell some. UOA, note, and then obviously today there's no, there's no 5-minute bar long. Yeah, I mean, puts, I'd rather be long calls, to be honest. I'd rather be long calls and then long calls and short call spreads against it instead of buying puts, because you're buying such an inflated volatility. You're buying such a big volatility. So, like, you know, you want to be buying puts when the VIX is up 7 points today? I don't really want to. But if you want to, it's up to you. to your own discretion. Futures down 89. No bonus trading today. SoFi weekly 13.5s trading here. SoFi weekly 13.5s. 42 cents is a fallen angel. They hit at 41. I'm going to buy 10 at 41, and then I'm going to hedge myself on short SPY, bringing them at 40. So I got filled at 40. SoFi, guys, 13.5s. So hopefully I'll get faster at this. So I bought 10. SoFi, weekly, 13.5s. Delta's probably about 25. We'll call it a 25. So 250 delta, it's a 12. I don't know why that keeps doing that. I have to put it here. So I have to short 5 delta against I have to short 5 delta against this one. So let's go sell another call spread here. So SoFi, guys, I'm buying some 13.5. SoFi, I'm buying some 13.5s. SoFi, I'm buying some 13.5s. SoFi, I'm buying some 13.5s. I'm going to sell one call spread against it. So SoFi, I'm buying some 13.5s, but I'm selling call spreads against it again. Okay, so SoFi, I'm buying some 13.5s. SoFi, 13.5s, I paid 40 cents, and my equivalent is to sell call spreads again. Okay, so buy 10, SoFi, 10, 28, ooh, 128, 2022, the 13.5 calls. For 40. Targets, 60 and 80. I will still take those targets, guys. Hedge. So we have a hedge. Sell 1. So every 10 calls, I sell 1 call spread. If you guys are confused about this, is what I'm going to teach you. The 43-48 call spread. Sell 435, 438 call spread. Okay? So 250 delta. So I'm long SoFi now and short head call spreads, guys. 128, 2022, 435, 438 call spread. Or I think it's 215. 270. Okay. So SoFi, guys, I'm buying a little SoFi here. That is a fallen angel, but I'm hedging myself by selling call spreads. Okay. And we'll track this together. We'll say, hey, K, is your strategy helping me from losing money? And hopefully it is. So now if the market gets crushed this afternoon, I can be like, well, I'm short the SPY, so I'm okay. The market rallies, my long positions will make money, and then I'll lose a little bit of my SPY. That's fine. SPY today, I'm up 36 bucks. Uber, I'm down 48. US Steel, I'm down 25, and SoFi, I'm up 10. So I'm down about 20 bucks today. But keeping that equivalent, guys, make sure you guys have some shorts. You can't just buy every single day. If you're just down 95. BB trading here. Double B. QS, March 20s. Small. QS, March 20s trading here. Yeah, 50% stop loss, guys. I would still use a 50% stop loss. I would still use that 50% stop loss. Futures down 100. My SPY delta on SPY is total deltas. I'm short 20. I should be short more like 29, but that's okay. So I'm leaning a little bit long. Yeah, I sell a higher strike and I buy. They're both out of the money, but I sell I'm selling out of the money call spreads. I'm selling out of the money call spreads. So still in US Steel, still in SoFi. SoFi did hit on 3 different signals, guys. So SoFi weekly calls, I do like them here, but I don't want to just be long. Okay, so I do like SoFi here. If you want to be long everything, on your own. Futures down 100. We are at a RSI of negative. We're at an RSI of negative 23. We are so oversold, guys. Does not mean we can't say oversold. This is important. We are so oversold. But this does not mean we can't say completely oversold even longer. Okay? How you trade this? Like I said, guys, I'm getting crushed this year trading. This is the worst I've traded in probably 5 years. I was long only. You know, I thought the market was oversold. I kept buying. On Friday, I literally said, I can't take any more of this pain. And I sold stuff. I sold a lot on Friday. I wish I sold it Thursday, but I didn't. On Wednesday, I was up 20 grand. Double A puts trading here. Nothing doing that one. So I'm trying to teach you guys something new. Something important. Now you'll be getting a lot of emails. The market's crashing. How to trade it. Yeah, they tell you after the fact, right? I've been long the market and I've been wrong. No ETF trades. Fallen Angel trades. 2 Fallen Angels. We had an Uber trade and a SoFi trade. Nikola 5.5 puts. Still like SoFi to the long side, guys. The 13.5s. They're down to 33. It's hard for me to call out official signals, too. Especially the way the market's moving. Uber getting hit. If the low is in for Uber, how high can the Uber get? And if you want to take something down like longer dated, it's okay. Like if you're buying SoFi for 10 years, fine. You know, dollar cost average it. If the low is in for Uber, Uber can get up to 35.76. So Uber does have that nice ATR. If SoFi goes higher, SoFi could get up to 13.35. Amazon getting destroyed. Didn't think it could break down anymore. SoFi's down. That's right. It is. But the market's down. Amazon. RSI is 20 in Amazon. Relative strength index in Amazon is 20, guys. We are so oversold in everything. Doesn't mean U.S. Steel's unchanged. U.S. Steel's down like a penny. Okay? But remember, guys, I'm shorting SPY against my positions. So SPY, I'm up 60 bucks. If I didn't have that hedge, I'd be down in everything. ANAT, I'll tell you one thing, it's probably got an RSI under 20. RSI, 30. Anything that has high growth is getting destroyed. I mean, look at AFRM, guys. I got offered a structured note in this, and I turned it down. AFRM has gone from $176 to $50. That is literally insane. That is crazy. Let me try to see if I can do... That's what I have to do. I'm going to switch these scanners here in a minute. We haven't seen many puts being bought today. PFSI, Feb 65 is trading here. Uber destroyed. I should put in somewhere the SPY equivalent trade. Yeah, I'm glad to be here for you guys. You know, how do you play this market? Okay, if you're bullish, you're buying today, right? You got to understand if you're bullish for trading or if you're bullish for investing. Being bullish for investing is totally cool. Being bullish for trading, don't really like that so much, right? So I like being bullish for investing today. You know, maybe not for trading. And for every trade, guys, we're going to give you that SPY, how to short the SPY against your position. And then I'll add it up at the end. I'll say, hey, how would I have done I'll compare and contrast them. Okay. Uber, I'm down 92. SoFi, I'm down 85, so I'm down $180. X, I'm down 35, so I'm down $200. I'm up 72 in the SPY. So down about $100. Down about $100. If I didn't have the SPY, I'd be down $200. So by shorting the SPY, I've been saving myself. Uber down to 90. SoFi down 32. X down to 17. Futures down 116. Tesla. I don't even want to see what the ARKK is. ARKK is $67. That is nasty. And I might put like a 10-cent bid in for US Steel. Might try to buy some more SoFi at 20. Sell some more SPY against it. To 5,000 to 13.5s. So is the hedge going to completely save me? No. But it'll save me some. I would still be using... So if you want to use the SPY equivalent, when you take a 50% stop loss, you have to take off your SPY trade too. So you're going to be buying your SPY back at a winner. You're going to be taking the other one off. So that kind of depends. So I'm not going to be using stop losses on these guys. I'm not going to be using stop losses. This is the worst day the Dow's probably had. And this is the worst month, I think, since like 08. 7th day, SPY retreats 10%. And this is why I like owning stocks instead of crypto. I mean, yes, the market's down 10%. Let's say you have a basket of the SPY. You're down 10%. If you have a basket of Ethereum and Bitcoin, you're down 27%. Imagine having like $1 million in crypto and losing $250,000 in 2 days. Right? This is why I hate cryptos, guys. This is a volatility. It's nasty. SOFI is this week 13.5s. SoFi is this week 13.5s. SoFi is this week 13.5s. And I thought we'd see a lot of puts being bought today. We didn't. VIX up 9. So I thought we'd be seeing more puts being bought today. And a lot of time puts are being bought against a long stock position. They're not necessarily buying puts just to buy puts. They're buying against a long position. So X, Uber, and SoFi, guys. We have X, Uber, and SoFi. So I'm going to be totally transparent going forward, and we're going to keep a track of everything I do, and then your equivalent. Okay? I'm going to give you call spreads to sell against your position. Yeah, that's right. Great learning, Christine. And every time, like, I'm so obsessed with trading, and the reason I'm so obsessed with trading, it's like this game that you can never win, right? And chess, there's always going to be a winner. Checkers, there's always going to be a winner. Like, selling SPY call spreads, is this good? I don't know the answer. Do I want to be long only down here? I don't know the answer. Do I want to be short only down here? I don't know. Okay? But this is something I've been thinking about since Friday. Since I ended up losing $35,000, guys, trading. I was like, hey, if I came in, I'm down 35,000. If I came in today, I would have lost another 15,000. If I came in today, I would have lost another 15,000. I don't want to stomach that. I have to have some shorts on against my longs. Is it put spreads? Is it puts? Is it selling call spreads? I like selling call spreads because I'm going to have a little theta involved. So I like selling call spreads. They have a little theta involved. So SoFi, Uber, and X. SoFi, Uber, X. Like I said, guys, I'm going to have a live coaching session. I will record it for everybody. If you sign up, you don't sign up, you will not get the recording. So they're buying more SoFi calls, guys. More SoFi is just traded 32. So on the penny spike, so we see more SoFi calls being bought. More SoFi calls being bought. More SoFi, guys. SOFI, more than being bought here. I have nothing to sell you on Wednesday. I promise I will not sell you anything. I just want to teach you guys. The most I've ever lost in a day, I lost 187,000, I think I lost 187,000. The most I ever made was like 490,000. So that's a lot. WPC trading here, nothing doing that one. So more SoFi calls being bought. So that hit our penny spike scanner, guys. We have a penny spike here in SoFi at 33. Both SoFi 128, 2022. 13.5 calls for 32. Targets 45 and 60. So SoFi calls being bought on the penny spike scanner. SoFi calls being bought on the penny spike scanner. Ooh, missed that. Sorry about that. So penny spike scanner, we have SoFi calls being bought. Penny spike scanner, we have SoFi calls being bought. Down to 31. US Steel. I do like those steel calls. They're at 18 cents. Do like Uber calls. If we have a reversal, guys, we'll see a lot of these trades starting to make money. But if we keep going down, I'm still short the SPY. So if we go down, I'm short the SPY. If we go up, I'll make money on my long positions. Tilray. I was going to call Tilray as my stock of the year. What a terrible stock. Still long RSX. That's my biggest long position. Pinterest, May 50s. PINS, May 50s being bought. 2,000 volume, less than open interest. PINS, May 50s being bought. And I think today is not a day to be buying puts. You know, if you're buying calls, you got to understand you're buying calls on an elevated VIX level. That VIX level is 857. So that VIX is 857. 48-hour spike in Mara. Those are $3 calls. Those are in the money. So Mara calls being bought. These are the Mara 18s. Let me see if I can get a 2-lot here for 3. So Mara calls being bought. I got 2-lot at 3. Okay, and I'm going to come in here short more SPY. 48-hour spike. Buy MARA. 128, 2022. 18 calls for 2. Sorry, 3. Targets 4, 50, and 6. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to put my targets. Mara is Bitcoin, you guys. Yes, Mara is Bitcoin. So the SPY probably is not a good hedge against this, but I'm still going to use it. So Mara, weekly, I bought 2-lot. The delta on these is pretty high. It's like a 70 delta, so we have 140. Stock is trading at 20. So I need to short 6 more deltas. Okay, I don't mind that 35, 38 call spread, so I'm going to add a 1-lot to that one. So I'm long Mara now, and I'm going to sell more SPY call spreads. So I'm going to sell the SPY call spread. 35, 38. It's going to be down in value from where I sold it last time. I'm going to sell it for 110. I think I got 117 last time. So Mara, buying some calls here in Mara. And I'm going to short SPY against it. Ooh. Another short in SPY. And every day, guys, I'll tell you guys, you know, I've kind of flipped the script now. I'm kind of, you know, after gunslinging them and taking 500 lots, 300 lots, I'm going to go back to the basics. My P&L on a daily basis, I want to be under 500 bucks. Okay, so we'll see what, I'll show you guys my P&L every day. It's going to be hard because I have other positions on, but we'll keep track of it on here. So So I sold one call spread against my Mara. I'm going to sell one call spread. Hopefully I get filled. So Mara calls. They're buying Mara calls. SoFi down to 28. SoFi gets down to 20. I might be buying some. I'm going to buy another $300 worth of 20. So it's SoFi. I'm starting to get long. If I get filled at 20, I'm not going to do an SPY trade against it. Okay. I think that we can start getting long a little bit down here. So SoFi, I'm looking to buy calls at 20. I'm getting long a little bit here. So it's Mara weekly calls. It's always in, anything I put in here, guys, will always be, anything I can put in here will always be in the notes tab. So anything I put in here will always be in the notes tab. Anything I put in here will be in the notes tab. There's gonna be bad trades. I've been doing this for 2 decades, guys. 20 years every single day. I learn, I pivot, I change, I shift. Since 2009, I've been basically long the market. Sometimes you short. So if I back up to 30, US Steel 17. So if I did hit multiple scanners, I did not get filled on that short call spread in SPY. There we go. So SPY, I got my equivalent in now. So I'm still short the SPY, guys. I'm long SoFi, Mara, Uber. Uber's starting to come back a little bit. Johnson & Johnson puts being sold into earnings. Is today a good day? You guys learning at least? Understanding you can't just sit here and be long everything. If you're investing and you want to be long everything, that's totally cool. In your trading account, you just can't be long everything, guys. It's too hard. Can't just be long everything. You have to be short something. And that might change tomorrow. If we have a reversal day, I'll be looking to get long everything again. Okay? But for the next couple days, I don't know. Is it going to be a day? Is it going to be a week? Is it going to be a month? I don't know. But I know how much money I've lost this year. $35,000. So I'm here to teach you guys. Saying, hey, can't just get long every long signal. We have to have some shorts against our longs. Okay? And that started today. It didn't start last week. I've been wrong. You know, the hardest thing in life to say is to say you're wrong. Especially, you know, I'm a man. It's hard for me to say I'm wrong. I've been wrong. Okay, well, what can I do to switch it? I have 4 quadrants of EQ. I feel like my EQ is pretty high. Well, what can I do to shift that? Okay, well, if I'm going to get long something, I need to get short something too. And I don't know how long this will last, guys. You'll see it. I know a lot of you guys get like email drip campaigns and you're going to be like, oh, the market's crashing, how to trade it. Or like, hey, the market's going to catch on fire. Like all those email drips campaigns are all BS. I'm here to tell you, Lloyd Blankfein was on TV. He goes, I can't do anything in the present. Obviously, it's easy in hindsight to tell you you should have done this and should have done that. Doing it in, you know, live is the hardest thing to do. But that's why I'm here for you guys. To teach and coach you through this madness. To teach and coach you through this madness. And I haven't even presented this ever. I've never done this before in my life, guys. This whole thing, this tracker, I've never done this before. Of teaching you guys how to short the SPY against your position. Mara back up to 297. Ego puts trading here. We're gonna do a little poll here as well. I got up an hour before the market. My goal is to try to get up an hour before the market every day. Let's do a little poll, guys. What do you think the market's gonna do from here? Hood. I was long that from like 22. Hood down 12%. What do you think the market's going to do, guys? We want to hear your vote. What do you think the market's going to do? We're going to want to hear your vote. What do you think the market's going to do? I want to hear your votes. I'm saying down small. We'll track it from -105. I'm going to say down small. That's AK's vote. Walmart next week 142 is trading here. Walmart next week 142 is trading here, small. And you'll look at this, like the volatility is so high. So if I back up to 34, ooh, this is a big. All right, I'm going to buy some of these guys. These are April 120s in AMD. This is a big order. April 120s in AMD. April 120s in AMD traded 965. Let's see if I can get two at 980. So this, I'm going to hedge myself with SPY in April now. Okay, so this is AMD. This is a longer term swing trade. So these are the 414, 2022. I bought two of them. Probably bought a 30 delta. But this is going to have a huge equivalent though. Watch my nominal equivalent here because it's 111 on the stock. Okay, so I'm going to get short 15 deltas in the SPY in April, guys. So I'm going to line this up with April. Okay, so this is a longer term swing trade, guys. So longer term. Buy AMD 414, 2022, 120 calls for 980. And now in April, I have to sell a call spread. I need to sell 15 deltas in April. So April, I need to sell 15 deltas. Let's go find an upside call spread to sell. Go back to my delta. Let's sell. I'm going to sell the 431. $445 call spread. 446. Let's roll this up a little bit here. I'm going to sell 449. 449. That's 35 and 449. Let's do 450. It's easier for argument's sake. 450. 465 call spread. I'm going to sell a $15 call spread for $540 against my position. Okay. So here is it, guys. 414, 2022. 450? Was it 450? 465? 450, 465 call spread. More Mara coming in here, guys. Okay, so AMD, guys, is a longer term swing trade. So I'm long AMD versus short the market. So this is a longer dated trade. Okay, I'm long AMD against short the market. I'm long AMD versus short the market. Very good question. I just want to keep it easy and simple. Keep it simple, stupid. We're just going to do SPY and everything. We're just going to do SPY and everything. Okay? Keep it simple, stupid. We're just going to do SPY and everything. We'll do SPY and everything. If I start doing baskets against baskets and then, well, if I come in here, look at this, guys. They bought about $2 million with AMD calls. $2 million with AMD calls. And then they come in here by JP Morgan calls. Am I going to line up the XLF? We'll just keep it simple. Okay? We'll just keep it simple here. And every day I'm going to, guys, tell you that P&L. Okay, guys, we've got about 2 minutes left here. Last thing I can say is make sure you guys sign up. Oh, I left 303 to go for a while, I guess. Oops. If you guys are interested in that coaching session, it's a free live coaching session. It's teaching you guys how to short SPY against your long positions. And nothing, I'm not going to sell you anything. I just want to teach you guys. That's all I want to do is teach you guys. It's my goal is just to teach you. You can teach a man to fish or you can just give him fish. 303, that is it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remove this. Brian will take over at 9:45. So a long AMD versus short SPY. And I'm going to add up all these positions and I'll tell you how my P&L goes for the day. Minute to go, guys. Minute to go. Drake almost 50 ounces of water ready today. So just keep an eye on SoFi, guys. SoFi, Uber, Mara, and AMD. So here's the watch list. Uber, AMD, SoFi, and Mara. So here's your watch list, guys. There's your watch. Ooh, there's your watch list for today. Keep an eye, guys. These are the ones we've seen the most activity in. All right, thanks everybody. Everybody have a great day. Brian's gonna take over in a little while, and I'll see everybody back tomorrow.